Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm with VGC and today we are here for the second episode of Recreating EV Spreads. Today I had a look around and I found some very interesting teams over on Limitless. We'll be covering today Phantom Evil's winning team from Himi Burnt Glitter. We're going to be covering as well Chance Hines top 4 from Toby Tuesday. Uh, I re I Regen XD winning team from Citrus series, and we also covering Damian Lillard. Uh, he made it. I can't remember what place he got. Where is it? Third place at the Head Buster Hold Down. So we'll begin this episode first asking you to please subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you disagree with any of my EV spares, or if you know them, or if you are them and you want to comment on any of them, feel free to check out my Twitch as well. I stream over there quite often. And without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, so first we have a team that is supporting Didi as per usual. Calm Mind, Leftovers, Chandler, Goggles Instant, Rillaboom, Clear Chomp, and Life Farm Gardevoir. For the Didi, there is not much we can talk about. The main discussion that we can go into is: are we going to go minimum speed, or are we actually going to go with speed? There is Trick Room. Indeed, herself is not the most reliable Trick Room setter in this planet, so I assume Trick Room is just a way to be able to beat Tailwind, because because your Pokemon will most likely be overall slower than your opponent's Tailwind team. So Indeed is probably here mostly to Trick Room our opponent. So I would assume that if you were to go with anything to reduce our speed, it would at the most go with a nature. Um, but even then, I think it's still better to go without any nature. Just go zero, no speed, invest maximum IVs into it. Next one we have Chandler. For Chandler, there are a lot of very interesting things we can look into. The first one is because it has such a low HP stat, even though for leftovers it's optimal to just stop at 160, it's actually better to just full invest into it. The main issue for this is when you want to be bulky, clicking Calm Mind, Heat Wave, Clears Bog with leftovers, you really want to have as much HP as possible, especially considering you actually have high defensive stats. 90 are quite high defensive stats to have, but your base HP is very low. So maximum HP is definitely correct. I would go models with this guy. As I said, I don't think this is quite a Trick Room team. This has a Trick Room mode which you can go into if you need to. So what I would suggest is probably just 36 modest. I did run a couple of calls over here, as you guys can see. For Chandelure, what I noticed with this team actually is against things like Tyranitar. Uh, when you have, because you all have this, so you have a chance of going into a -1 on this Titar. You actually don't need that much investment to be able to live the knockoff. As you can see, just max HP already lets you live a good chunk of the time, but we actually are going to invest a little bit. We are going to go 36 over here. We are going to go to 12 over here, just because of call my numbers. You get an extra stat every time you call when you call mine, and you have a even number on your SPDF. Because of how the math works, if you multiply 1.5 by an odd number, you'll get a number, but when you multiply by an even number, you actually get an extra stat point. Of course, considering that the even number is gonna be a number that's higher than the odd number. So we're just going to review this to be able to 6.3% of the time is on the 28 stat. There we go. And for speed, what I noticed is, okay, we can actually live in Sildock straight away. So, but what if we actually just are able to outspeed them? 188 allows us to do that. So we are going to go with this spread over here, 188, 12, and 20 on our 28 is what should be here. Hold up. Oh, right, because we only have 166 here. Okay, if we go to 52 over here and drop this to, it's still 6%? Still 6%. Amazing. That's what we're gonna go with. Incineroar. We already covered that Incineroar spread previously in this channel, so I don't want to repeat it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up with a different Incineroar spread with other things in mind. For example, so I decided to actually for today calc a adamant instance spread. And since the monk, then we all know that it's not a one that you want to do damage, but running adamantine sometimes can be very beneficial. For example, you can get some interesting damage rolls on like things like Goldango, on Rillaboom being able to actually just one-shot it, be able to do more than 90% of an Abugu's health, so you can probably like fake out into Flare Blitz and Amogus and actually be able to kill it. We all gonna go and have a look into it. So we are running adamantine. One of the things that I do think we want to calc is be able to potentially shot a not very bulky dangle. So we're gonna look into the life form set that I ran for a little bit, which was running this much and this much. Can Flare Blitz from Adamant 36 instant kill this? Wait, that was a little bit too much. Okay, that is a very positive chance. That is really good. A lot of Goldangles will probably have even lesser bulk than this, depending on the set, especially the timid ones, but like the bulky Goldangle set, like this one, the plot ones, you still have a very good 50-50 to kill, which is amazing. This is definitely something that you have to keep in mind. Being able to have a 50-50 on Okonya Goldangle is massive. When you are running an adamant set. Something like Rillaboom, you should be able to just be able to one-shot it just straight away. Okay, that is actually a roll to kill on this more sped death invested. It's still very high. A lot of the Rillaboons are actually dropping quite a lot of the HP for speed because they actually want to hit this much speed over here. Let me see if let's get over there real quick. They're really aiming to get this this much speed over here roughly. For this, they've been dropping this a little bit, just hitting over here and then dropping a little bit over here as well. Running something among those lines, which gives you like an 81% chance to kill. And then I don't know, running this much, maybe a little bit less. There's something weird here. Oh, there it is. There we go. And running something like along those lines, or having that extra 1 point in HP or something along those lines, getting a very positive chance to just kill those Rillaboom, or be able to just like chip it just slightly and then be able to Flare Blitz and kill is a massive deal if they decide to stay in instead of you turning on you. But now into the defensive calcs, there are a couple of things that I want to have a look into. One of them is Goldango. Want to see if Power Gem can kill. Okay, powered. Oh wait, we don't have any HP. I think I'll go with 244 investment for this time. Okay, 244, no speed def. You don't need anything. Okay, that's amazing. That's good to know. This is flawless, by the way. Glimaria definitely don't live. I want to see Annihilate. Annihilate, because this is probably one of the strongest fighting types I have to go up against, because it gets a +1 every time we come in. Okay, from the 36, you need a little bit of bulk. Okay, you need, how much do you need to lift this? Let's check for 6.3% of the time. Actually, go down, go down, go down, go down. Okay, 28 looks like. Okay, some are going a little bit more. The slower ones, the bulkier ones, are tending to go with this much, which requires you a lot more defensives. Actually, there we go. Oh, we actually don't need that much then. For 6.3, 6.3 is definitely a good number to calculate, because we definitely will need some for the speed F, and we'll definitely need a lot for speed. Because we definitely want to be faster than quite a few things. Tyranitar, actually. Let me double check how much Titar does to us with Rockslide. Perfect. 41% coming out. 41% coming out of a max at attack adamant is incredible because it allows us to actually take 3 of them. And every time you just go to your -2, it's just becoming like a 4 hit KO now, big 3 hit KO. It's just getting slowed down way too fast. Something like Garchomp actually. I want to have a look. Okay, stopping damage is not doing enough. Okay, that's good. This is Clear. It's Clear. Okay, that's fine. Now let's look into the special end. Actually, before this, let me just check on Palafin here real quick. Palafin. Okay, Jet Punches. Ooh, it's a 3-hit KO. Okay, this is a bit awkward. Okay, you can at least switch into a Jet Punch, but can you take double Wave Crash? Ooh, -2 Wave Crash still does a lot. You need to actually triple Intimidate this to have a chance of living. That's interesting. But yeah, double Intimidate, you still die to a Wave Crash. That's good to know. That's important to note. Okay. Another thing that I definitely want to have a look into is something like Primarina. Primarina, Hyper Voice. This is probably the second strongest Hyper Voice we have to deal with. The other Hyper Voice that we would have to deal with is a Specs, which are not super common. Fruit Spray sets are, but you already having to eat one before, so you definitely are not gonna be able to eat 2 of them. We want to just be able to be able to take it. Hyper Voice, you need. Okay, this much, 44, that's pretty simple. This actually gives us a lot of investment to actually just dump into our speed, which is what we want to do. Okay, 92 speed, Can we make this a 96% of the time? I don't want to drop that much on our speed F, actually. Is there anything else that we can actually calc again that is important? Yeah, let me actually double check our Charlodon. The stamina set. How much do we take from +1 Draco? Ooh, okay. 12% chance of dying. Plus 2 E-shot. How much do we take off? Normal E-shot we're gonna be taking. There we go. 67%, same as Draco Meteor. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, they are the same base power moves, but E-shot gets a stab. But +1, I think Draco did more. Yeah, it does slightly more on Draco with +1. Okay. Body press. How many body press can we take? How many plus on the body press can we take? +3 body press is a positive roll to kill, but +2 we are still pretty solid. I don't think we can drop much of our defense because of the Annihilate calc. Maybe we can say the 116 ones are not as common as they are. And we can actually just go into the 12% territory, but not much further than that. Yeah, I'm happy with this. We just get ourselves a little bit more speed. 94 speed is pretty good. You're probably gonna be faster than the things like Titars, for example. You should be definitely be faster than things like Sinisha. How much damage do you actually do to a Sinisha? Just out of curiosity with Flavoroots. 12% chance of killing. This is a calm set. If we're looking at let's say a impish, a bolt set, I mean. Okay, yeah, you need to get a lot of chip before you need to probably knock it off before you can consider flare blitzing it. Yeah, knock off into flare blitz definitely because that's good to know. So yeah, we got 36 adamant. We got 244 HP. We got how much defense again? 76. We got minus here. We got how much speed again? 108 speed. 108. That's a pretty speedy instant, and we got 44 speed F. Rillaboom. There is not much there isn't much that you can really calc against to change Rillaboom spread because Rillaboom spread once you find yourself a good Rillaboom spread, it's really hard to deviate much from it. So calking a new spread is kind of hard because it is a EV. I guess I can probably calc a more offensive AV Rilla, but you still want to hit it has the issue of you want to hit those speed tiers as well, and you want to have the minimum bulk, which is this much, and then you don't have as much to invest in your spread F, which is the stat that you actually need to invest into. So I'll just say that you actually should just go with the 176 again. You hit 196 over here, 20 over here, and 108 on your spread F. I don't think you should go much outside of the box with this. If you disagree and you have a really boom spread that has been working with you, just feel free to drop in the comments. I'm more than happy to actually play a little bit with it myself. Into Garchomp. Garchomp is like Garchomp has such a good natural bulk that you actually can just afford to go to 52 to 52 on it. I'll show you on for something like a Sylveon. Not Specs because Specs is just gonna annihilate you. But look at this. Natural bulk Garchomp with no investment already lives at Hyper Voice, which is massive. If we go into something like Primarina, I doubt we can live Moonblast like I'll just change this item to this. It used to be something like let's see over here. When how much how low this it needs to be, like it needs to be 108. And even then it's an 87% chance to kill. If we put a 4 over here, does it change anything? It actually does. Okay, that's interesting to note. We definitely need this speed tier. Actually, is there anything on the 101 speed tier that we actually actually need to worry about? Because there's no Landorus, there's no Landorus incarnate anymore in this game. So is there anything in the 101 speed tier that we actually can Didini doesn't exist, okay. And then like yeah, we will lose the speed tie with other Garchomps. Is it a big deal? Let's see. Does it change the calc in any way, shape, or form? It didn't change anything. We definitely leave Gleam from this guy, so that's good. Hmm. Can we drop attack? But like, you don't want to drop that much attack because you have like, you don't. Yes, you have a very high attack stat, but like, you don't want to drop your offensive stat when you don't have a way to boost it. And the best you can get out of all of this investment is realistically only this much. Hold up. Something is wrong in here. There we go. Is like a 50-50 on a Primarina Moonblast, which the difference between a 50-50 and this and like having this is not massive. So like, I would just say if so for some random reason we live the Moonblast, we just live it. And just go with the 252. You really don't have a like. If I had Swords Dance, I would probably say okay, because we actually have a way to boost our attack stat. It's actually more optimal to go with something among those lines. But because we don't, it's probably just better to just go with that 252 spread. As you guys saw, oops, go back. No, this one. We don't get much value out of it. 252. 252 plus here minus here 4 over here, because the 4 over here actually changed the calc. Gardevoir. Okay, Gardevoir is a very interesting one. What I'll say is 125 attack is a lot for E4. It's quite a bit for E4. It's the same at special attack as Orange, but I don't know if I have the same ability to go timid with it, because yes, you have their fairy. Yes, Expand 4 is a really good move, but you don't have a way to boost it realistically. So like, and you don't, and like you want to invest quite a bit into your bulk as well. I haven't calced into anything. Let's actually calc into. Think first one is Goldangle. Let's check if can you take a make rain, just standard make rain. Into Gardevoir. Just with a little bit of investment. 124. Can you eat one? Okay, you can eat one. That's good. That's good to know. Now let's look into something like a Tyranitar knockoff. Okay, it's fine. We can take a knockoff. -1 knockoff would also be very appreciated. Let's check King Gambit. Can we take a King Gambit Sucker Punch? Okay, we can't take Arrowhead. We can take a... Can we take a Terra Dark Sucker Punch? Okay, we might actually be able to EV for this. Okay. Uh, how fast we need to go with this is I would assume you want to go timid on this, even though you don't have a really a way to boost it, because like you only need 4 points over here, and special attack you can probably just get away hitting this much. How fast we need to be with this? We definitely want to outspeed things like Rillaboom with this. Uh, I haven't seen any Rillaboom going much faster than this. So we have one away. One away. What does one away do to us on that? Okay, it guarantees us living. Can we drop a little bit more? No, we can't. Okay, so okay, unless we are fine with a damage roll. Cause oh yeah, 100 actually gets us there. Okay, how much more can we drop and keep the damage roll? 84. Okay, 84 is definitely fine. I'm happy to invest in this. Uh, oh, interesting. If you actually go modest, you get more stats. Oh, you get so much more stats. Damn. It actually lets us go a little bit more then. Okay. Um, can we actually just go with this much over here? How much again is it? We need more. Hold up. 90. Already gave 100 already gave us the calc, so we can go something like along those lines. I would say. Uh, we can also drop this a bit more and get more stats over here, because as I said, you really don't want to this is more than enough to outspeed Rillaboom. Maybe this much even is enough to outspeed Rillaboom. I haven't seen any Rillaboom going much over the 124 speed. Actually, now that I'm thinking, Pelipper is actually something good to outspeed, eh? Yeah, might as well just outspeed Pelipper. There we go. Outspeed Pelipper. Those are definitely good benchmarks to hit. Now we're gonna head into Chance Hines' team. Chance Hines. Okay, Ape. How much speed do we need to actually outspeed a his scarf? So we need calculator, just basic calculator, just to calculate this real quick. We need to outspeed 213 with a scarf ape. 142, 142. We speed tie. So we need to go jolly. Because we actually need to hit 143. We don't want to get caught off guard with a random Dragon Ball that is actually jolly. Well, although most of them are going. Oh, his vital spirits. Okay, he's not defiant. Let me double check if that is actually correct in here. His vital spirits. Interesting. Okay. Um. Okay. Coaching. He's coaching the Mouse Hold, or the Archalodon, or the King Gambit, which is massive. Okay. Uh. How much? Water Shuriken is hitting 4 to 5 times. Okay. How much attack do we need for this to actually do damage? Actually, just this much should be enough to get like the damage we might want to get. Uh, we have the speed, we have the HP. Is there anything that it has more than? Because we can't kill Among Us with this. We can't kill giraffes. Is there anything with high HP that is important to kill? Let's check over here. Don't those is nice to do at least to do 70%. Ursa Luna hits 224, usually goes to 223, so it's not worth. Basco Legion. Basco Legion, they tend to actually not invest much. Plus they are ghost type. Okay, that's true. That they are ghost type. Excalibur tends to be around the 208, 209. That might actually be our goal. That might actually be the go-to with our HP stat. Will EV2 be able to just kill anything that has like that it's trying to get into like the 208, 209? Just be able to nuke it, because we actually get because we actually get to technically the one of the bumps. 154 is a bump, but we'll go 155 because more offensive stats the best. when we can get self Water Shuriken into very speedy Rage Fist. Uh, I don't think we need both APs there to just fast Rage Fist and sometimes run out of control. There are Dragon as well, that's an interesting to note. So you can't get out of fairy weaknesses. Okay. Uh, Also thinking over here, is there anything else that we can change? No. Uh, there aren't that many Scarf Bones right now, and all the Scarf Bones are things like Basco Legion, which they can hit 130 speed, 130 speed, so we already outspeed them anyway, so that's fine. That's the main Scarf Bone of the format. Now into the mouse. Mouse, you just want to go fast and hit hard. Gotta go fast, gotta hit hard. 127 is still a pretty decent attack considering that you're gonna get a +1 and you're clicking a free how to base power move. Terragrass as well, that's an interesting one. Now this guy. I think for this guy, you should just be going fast. You want Water Shuriken to do damage, yes you want to, but you don't want to hurt your ape yourself that much. Actually, hold up, let's calc this real quick. Green Ninja. If we go max special attack, which well, is 155 as we just saw over there, but I want to put fun numbers. Water Shuriken, how much damage does this actually do to us? Water Shuriken. Okay, only 20%. That's fine. Wait, hold up. I need to drop our HP down to this much. 20%. If we put a 4 over here, does it change anything? No. Okay. It didn't change anything, it looks like, yeah. Okay, that's fine then. Then we don't have to worry much about it. Because even though Greninja you attacking yourself, you're still a Dragon type, so you're gonna actually be taking like half of that damage. Let me just change this real quick over here. You're gonna take like 10%, which is completely fine. I think that's completely fine to take. And then in the rain, if you get Pelipper and this guy in the rain, you're clicking a 4-5 hit moving in the rain, and you're just going, big speed. Uh, what is important to outspeed that is in that speed tier? Because I'm pretty sure Meowscarada is faster, so it's not worth trying to just going max speed. Okay, you can't outspeed this, you can't outspeed this, you can't outspeed this even Adamant. Sneasel is an interesting one. Whimsicott is the one that you definitely want to be outspeeded because you are a dark type. Whimsicott hits 184 speed if I recall correctly. Let me just double check this real quick. 184. So you definitely want to hit 184 speed. 185. I mean 185. There we go. Actually, 187 is the bump, right? Might as well just go into the bump. And then invest for just to get yourself a little bit of bulk, I guess. That is probably the best we can get out of this guy. Do we need to go 187? What goes 187 anyway? Not a lot of things. I mean, if we're planning to outspeed anything, we should be looking into something like Jolly Sneasler, I guess, which is 120 speed, 120 speed, 120 speed. Goes how fast? Sneasler. Sneasler, teammate Sneasler hits 189. We should be looking at 190 then. I don't think Sneasler comes that much. Jolly Sneasler exists that much, so I think we can take an L on that one. Sash Pelipper. Simple. You just have to pick yourself. Do I want to go? Do I want to go Modest or Timid? Nothing much to say here. Now, Archaludon, I think you should always be looking into hitting us having max HP or something like 196. Although you don't have any way to recover your self health, so okay, that's good to know. Uh, you need this far over here. Spedef wise, what can we live with this Archaludon Spedef? Archaludon into Blood Moon, let's say Blood Moon, Big Bear, Go Burr. Uh, okay, okay. We don't have much wiggle room actually to calc into this. Uh, um, ground types, special ground types. Uh, special ground types, special ground types, special ground types. There aren't that many in the format other than Ursaluna, I would say. I don't think there's any special ground, any ground special mon in this format other than Blood Moon himself. Itself, camera doesn't what is Gastrodon. Okay, can we? I think you already live like Gastrodon. Gastrodon Earth Power natural life. It's a free hit KO naturally if they don't have investment. 12. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Okay, cool. Um. So one thing that you definitely want on your Archaludon, other than what we said we had 68 over here, is actually I like to have speed on my Archaludon. I actually like to be very speedy, so I just usually go to the bump and this much. I've seen people going like this, which is not definitely not a bad idea. It's just to outspeed the developer, the models developer, so you can do this. I've seen people just going max max as well. I don't really agree with that. I think that takes away a lot of your sped like capability of having a assault vest with sped F. King Gambit, Swords Dance, Terra Dark. I've seen a lot of different spreads. The spread that I've been liking the most is just 4. You just go max with 4. I know it sounds kind of boring just to have like max, but sometimes it is what works. What you can do actually is actually just go 4 over here and 4 over here. Uh, this is probably the most optimization you can get out of a King Gamma like this. Uh, I'll try to speedrun this through so we can actually get all the 4 teams down in this video without being super long. Uh, Terra Ground BZ with download. Okay, that's big. Not adaptability. I mean, life form is you. There's a clear thing that you should always do with life form is you want to have a number ending on a 9. Uh, Stats wise, you'd probably want to go modest. Can how much special? This much is probably fine. 131 is kind of pretty nice as well. Can we go to 179? 179 might actually be even better because we can actually go and outspeed all the modest. Modest Archaludon hits 137, so we go 138 over here, and then we split the bulk evenly. 12, 12. Yeah, I think that is a pretty solid EV spread. Uh, Whimsicott, Cover Cloak. Okay, one thing that this is Terra Rock, but one thing that I definitely want to calc is Whimsicott into Talonflame. Do we have Intimidate on this team? Actually, let me put the Sharpbeak and I'll get rid of this Sharpbeak over here. Because as you can see, Brave Bird just annihilates Whimsicott, but I've seen bald Whimsicotts that are actually EV to live the Brave Bird. Because as you can see, you can get quite a few EVs. You actually get a calc. We need more over here. More. There we go. You need a little bit less over here. You need to hit 165. There you go. There you go. You need 236 HP and 116 bold to get the calc. 236 bold 116. I think it was the number that we saw. Yeah, 116. Uh, there was a special attack. You usually 20. In terms of what you should be able to outspeed, I would at least recommend outspeeding the modest apes, which is this. And that also includes like things like Risuya Kanine and whatnot. Can we actually EV to? Okay, we actually can EV to outspeed this. Actually, 153, 154. is 150. Is this is our Charlatan? This is I forgot the name. Uh, this is Glimora. Uh, how important is outspeeding Glimora? I wonder. Okay, this actually says we actually should do this. Okay. Yeah, we get the calc still. Okay, you don't need to be. You can still be timid. That's good to know. And then you just, I guess you just hit the bump in here. With this, although, mm, thinking. 154. What is important to outspeed with 150 on the 154? There's not much that hits 154 speed. There are a lot of things that hang around 150-ish, which is like things like Goldango. Sometimes you will see like a odd Archalodon that's max speed timid, but yeah, I think that just the Goldango is fine. Can we go back to Bold 116? Uh, Bold 116 and hit 150. Just so we it just says it's better. Okay. I guess we just drop over here our Spadef just for overall more bulk. And then we just go for timid. Is that done? Emerge, Flash Fire, Safety Goggles, E-Force, Trick Room. E-Force. Okay. Your Trick Room setter, so and you don't have Life Orb. So I would assume that you are going to go quiet. I would assume you're going modest actually, because you actually got a lot of speed, and I'll actually go with the Congo lining here. I want my armor to be faster than Titar and Dekidui. This is Scarf adaptability. Scarf adaptability is very simple. You just go max. You can't. You already don't want to speed a lot of things of the format. You only don't get to outspeed the what's his name again? I completely forgot the Dragapult, but you can outspeed Talonflame, which is 195 divided by 1.5, being adamant. I'm pretty sure. Okay, you speed tired. Okay, that's good. That's interesting. Wait, let me just double check this real quick. I'll just put EV spread. This is most likely just going to be 252 as well. Let me just put things over here. 195. Okay, so your speed time Talonflame. Going with this EV spread, you should not go Jolly because it loses a lot of power with Scarf and only having adaptability and having no rain. Uh, so I'll finish EVing the Dekidui and the Titar first. Okay, Dekidui is slower than Titar, so I'll have those with the same speed stats. Both of them will be Adamant. Oops, Adamant over here. One optimization that I did not go through in the last video actually was you can actually make Titar outspeed Talonflames, and it's not a very big deal. You could just divide this by 2, and you're going to see you need 98 EVs to do this. So we'll go into 99 for this, so we can actually have Dekidui having the 98 speed stat. So you can outspeed those. Max attack, just maximize the damage. Bulk wise, since you have actually a very reasonable bulk, what I'll do is I'll do this. And then I'll invest 12 over here and 4 over here since you have lesser defense than Spadef. 176 is aggressive terrain number. Actually, we don't have aggressive terrain and we have Titar, so I'll actually do this. I'll actually go for this number and 20 over here. 196, okay, I already hit that number. I'll actually go 1981, so I'm taking 1 less damage from Sand Chip every turn. This is fine. This is fine. I'll just go with this optimization. Titar, as I said, you really want to have a very high attacking set on this. We had already 44 over here, but we are not gonna hit the same HP stat, so we might actually just have to go with, not drop that cog that we had before and just go with 20, and have this much investment on it, but we get all the speed that we need. Actually, we need to be 99, so we can drop one. Let me just double check. Yeah, we need to be 99, so we can actually just drop this over here. Investing into speed def, just to get an extra point into our speed def. We already do a lot of damage. And yeah, we already have a very good HP over here on 192 and that kind of thing. You are a rock type, so you unless you're gonna be terrain, you're not you. It's nice to have the grassy terrain number over here, and that allows us to go 100 over here. It's our Kogo line. We're just gonna go hit 187 over here for the big damage number, and then we're gonna split the bulk over here evenly. Cool. Basque Legion done. You don't want to invest into defense because of wave crash. You really want to actually have something like the higher HP number. And last tip of the day is going to be this one. Okay, we have Swords Dance, so we actually can afford to invest into bulk. I'm not sure how often we click Swords Dance in this sim, but the fact that I have Swords Dance inclines that you want to be clicking every now and then. So we're going Jolly. We're gonna go max just to win all the speed size, but we can actually afford to not invest that much into our attacking set, and we actually get to go and look into something like Primarina damage calcs into our guard chomp. What is our Terra type? We are Terra Ground. Okay. Terra Ground. We are Terra Ground, so we definitely want to have a look here real quick on ground. Let's see what damage calcs can we get out of this. Okay. We going how much again? 160. 116. Terra Ground Stomp Tantrum. Okay, we need a lot of investment for this. Okay. I'll just drop this for here, just so we already have this over. 192. We'll try hitting 192 and see what happens. Okay, 25% of the time. 25 still. What we missing? 190. How much do we lose from over here? Still 25% of the time. I want to go to 195 and keep the 25% while keeping this 25%. Okay. Can we actually hit this? 193, 194. We don't. Okay. We're just a bit short. I guess we'll have to drop a little bit more our attack and have 190, 192 still. Okay, 192, but I'll invest more into this PDF. See what happens with the calc. Okay, we need to invest this much. How much is the break? 52 into 196. Okay, 196. This should be 92 over here, by the way. We get a 12.5, and we actually have still a stat to spare. We don't get anything out of here, so we'll just drop into our offensive stat. This is Clear Amulet. Yes, this is Clear Amulet. 2 shots per Marina. That's good. Oh, I want to check the Moonblast calc. Okay. Oh wait, we calc against life orb. I just noticed this. Okay, hold up. No. Okay. Primarina. Damn, it's still doing a lot. Let's go into the second bump, which is 187. This is a very offensive Primarina. 50-50 to live a offensive Primarina. The average Primarina, they try to go bulky, so you often just go to this first bump over here, 176. 12.5% is pretty reasonable, in my opinion. We actually can go 195 over here and try to get another point over here for the calc. No. If we drop over here and go over here, do we get anything? No. How much do we need to actually get anything? Okay, we need actually a lot more stats than we are willing to give. Okay, I definitely want to keep on the 12% because 12% is definitely reasonable. And we actually hit 164. Okay, I think that's fine. 164 into 17 into the 176 Primarina. And we definitely should be leaving the Hyper Voice as well. Yeah, when we Terra, easy. Okay. Life Farm, as we saw, we live when we Terra Ground, so that's big. And Soap Potential still is two shot in Primarina. Okay, that's good. Plus we have Swords and access to Swords and so, but can our plus choose Swords and Skill Incineroar? Let's go with this set that we made the other day, which was EV to leave the Outrage. It was 92. Yeah, it's just gone. Even if you get knocked off into Potting Shop, it's still gone. It's gone. Especially with Terra Ground. Without Terra Ground, it's a roll to kill. Yeah, without Terra Ground, you actually need to get the plus 2 to get the calc. Okay, good to know. So we're just going to go with how much again? It's 108, 108 for 92 HP and dump into Spadef. Spadef is the weakest stat on Garchomp outside of the special attack, but so it's definitely worth investing into it and getting ourselves a lot of bulk out of it. Titar, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with Sitar is I'm gonna, because we don't have the Congo line anymore. What I'll actually do is I'll run in I'll just drop the I'll make the set with 98 stat. We definitely want to hit the jump number over here. We want to have the 44 over here, and we want to have this big set over here. We can't hit 44. Okay, so we'll just go with as much speed as we can while hitting the 92 over here. 36. I think 28 was the number that we could hit, so we'll actually go with this. We'll just check that point into defense. It might change a calc after with Terra. Specs Tango. Okay, I am a big fan of Timid Max Specs Tango. This basically says we make a rainbow for everything. Full stop. We speed tie Timid Gold Angles without any other Gold Angle. Being Specs Gold Angle and being faster the opposing Gold Angle is very important. The number that I like to hit with Specs Tango is this much, because this allows us to actually still have some bulk on it. Your turn, so you don't have to worry about things like the Sin Chip. So let's check how much damage we take with our Gold Angle against a Incineroar. Just 4 attack Incineroar with clicking Flare Blitz. 4 attack and Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is going to do a whole lot of damage unless we put some bulk into it. Let's go 176 so we can abuse opponent's grassy terrain. And how much do we need to get a decent leave? 52. 108, 52. What if we just don't invest into defense? What if we only invest 4 into defense? Already gets a roll change. Okay. What happens if we go over here? Wait, which number got us the 12? We needed 164. 164. That took us 168 EVs to get there, to get a 12.5. How much was the number? 108. 108 into 108, and the maximum we can invest is 168. Okay, we got it with EV spare. That's good. So we're going 52 over here. Oops, all the way around 52. Oh, that's it. Yep, that's a pretty good EV spread. You guaranteed living instant Flare Blitz, just straight up. So you have some pretty good bulk still while you're still doing very reasonable damage with this much special attack, and you're faster than everything in the format, because that's what you want to do with Dango. You just want to plus you have access to Trick, you have access to Thunderbolt. The Water types are definitely want to see in front of you. Make Rain still gonna do the bizarre damage we all know it does. Rainbow Gauss, not much to say, just max. Being 90 speed means you really want to go jolly. You just want to be able to outspeed the Gold Angles. Glimmora. Glimmer is a very interesting one. Uh, the thing about Glimmer is you have a lot of special attack, you don't have a lot of speed, but you're faster than things like Archelodon. You're faster than things like Goldango. Both Archelodon and Goldango threaten you. So what I would just suggest straight away is go timid with it. Just go timid backs, outspeed out the Goldangos, outspeed out the Archelodons. You do a lot of damage to Rillaboom as well. Anyway, anything that it wants to be in front of you is gonna be taking a lot of damage from power Meteor Beam. Your Terragrass. Okay, things that you can potentially live are, let's have a look. Can we live a Glimmora? I want timid. Can we live a Make It Rain from this Specs Goldango? Try Specs. I'll go to the I'll run a modest calc, just for calc's sake. 52. Make It Rain. Make It Rain once with Terragrass. Okay, we need 20. Okay, can we live just raw? Because yes. Okay, we raw live. That's already big. Something like Taurus. Fire. CC. Taurus Fire. That's an EP set. Okay. Flip is just guarantee kills, but I want to see CC damage. CC damage 50-50. Okay, 50%. Just shot. That's pretty reasonable. Because Taurus resists takes neutral from Meteor Beam, but Meteor Beam should be just nuking it anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's just modest, no investment. Sorry, this is timid, no investment. You with any investment, you're pretty much nuking it. We have 204 over here just so we can do big damage. Okay, at +1, can you? How much do you need to kill the Rillaboom? Rillaboom, AV Rillaboom, Sludge Bomb +1. Ooh, that's very close. Okay, that's very close from killing. As we said, Rillabooms nowadays they don't go with the spread as much. They tend to actually just go with this, like, oops, with this much over here, and this much over here. One more. There we go. 31%. That's pretty reasonable, but like, there were calcs that we needed to get, that we needed to be 174 to get, because Woodhammer, it's, how much is it doing again? Hold on, let me double check. Okay, it's just just short enough to kill. Wait, hold up, we have sand to get taking into consideration as well. Hold up. In sand, 56% of the time we kill with sand. That's big. Okay, being able to kill Rillaboom this often with sand is actually big. So I'll actually go with this spread over here. I'll go with wait, sorry, it's supposed to be 188, right? Yeah, 188. Okay, cool. So we'll go 28 because that's just live the Woodhammer from the Rillabooms. 36, 36, and then 4. Cool. Alright, that's it. That should be our Glimmer EV spread done. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching the video today. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to follow me over on Twitch with VGC. It's gonna be in the links in the description. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.